Hey everyone, I'm Quentin. I'm here to show you the P4 fundamentals of posting a blog post on your Planet 4 website. This video will be divided into chapters. So at first we'll log into the site, then we'll create an account, have a look around in the backend, and then we will get on to posting our posts. The correct time codes are on the screen right now, but you can also click them in the description down below to get to the correct section of the video. And without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so first up, obviously we need to log in. Now this is super easy. You just type admin after the URL. You will take into this page, and you do not use username and password. That's a no-no. We go sign in with Google, use our Greenpeace email address, and then there we go. We're in the dashboard. Easy peasy. Now before we get started with making our post, we are first going to add a new user. Let's say we need to add someone who is going to be the one posting the posts. Here on the left you have a lot of options. We are going to users and then add new. You can type in a username. Let's say Zelda will be joining us, and Zelda has an email address that's zeldalink@greenpeace.org. Now make sure to use the short version of your Greenpeace email address. That is because we need to use that one for the sign in with the Google button. Give him a first name, give him a last name. I don't even know what the last name of Zelda is. Now by default the role will be subscriber, so make sure to change that to editor, because that is the role that you need to just be able to post, upload images, and make sure that the blogs are going well. You can always change this later. It's explained in the handbook how you can do this, and there's also an overview of what roles are available and what they do in the handbook. I'll put a link to this specific page in the description of the video. Now we have created this user. This user has logged in as we've seen previously. It's time to create a post. Again, dashboard on the left, we have the menu post, it's on the top, and we're going to add a new one. From here on out, we are in WordPress 6.2, which is the latest version of WordPress at the time of recording this video, little asterisks. Now you can copy paste something from Google Doc, for example. That is perfectly possible, but for this example, we are just going to create a awesome title. After that, you will see that it's quite a bit empty. We need to add some text. For this example, I will be inputting the lyrics to Never Gonna Give You Up. Let's say we want a little introduction to the post before we get immediately into the lyrics. All we need to do is like, hey, here are the song lyrics to the most perfect song ever created. Let's say we want to emphasize this a little bit. All you need to do is just highlight it, double click on it, or you can just, select it. B for bold, maybe italic, I don't know. And then you're able to do this. Let's say we want to add a title. There we go. We can simply change this paragraph by clicking on the P, which appears when we hover over it. We can change it to a heading, to a list, a quote. You can even create buttons from this, but for now, we're going to create a heading, which will automatically go to H2, but you can also change it to H1, H3, and these are the standard options for headings. Now let's say we want to add an image right before the chorus hits. We are going to have to click on the plus. We have to add a block. Now you can just hit enter after a sentence and then a new block will appear, the plus will appear, and then you have a bit of options here. Or you can try to find the plus in between. For now we're going to use the image. You see the image block has immediately appeared when we clicked on it. We are going to upload a new image, save it on the desktop, open, and it will immediately just load in. There we go, the image is in place. Now if you want to align it differently, you can always click here with full width, which will take obviously the full width of the website, which makes it a big image. Align left, align center, it's all possible. Now let's say that we want to add a button under the image. We go to Hub and we find in all the options the button option, and there we go, it's added right under it. just simply insert your call to action. And then when you're on the button, you will see right here the link icon. Make sure to paste it in there. If you wanted to open it in a new tab, you can always select open a new tab. Make sure to confirm and submit by clicking this little arrow. And there you go. This button now is a functional link to Rickroll you. Now, obviously you can change the design of the button a little bit. Here in the sidebar, you have styles. You can change it to a primary button, will change the color, and a transparent button, but it's a little too transparent. You can also play around with the colors yourself, obviously. And if you want the button to be like 50% width of the page or 100%, all that is perfectly possible. Let's keep it at 75. Make it a big button. There's a lot of things you can additionally add. There's a table you can create, the list, quotes, images. We can make a lot of things. All you have to do is go to the little plus here on the top left and then embed tweets, embed YouTube videos. There's so much you can add to make your posts beautiful and user-friendly. Let's say, for example, I want to insert the YouTube video. It's by simply clicking the YouTube block and then copy pasting the link in it, embed, and there you go, Rick Astley is popping up again. One interesting thing is the take action box out. This is a very, very useful tool. It gives you the option to give a call to action to an existing take action page. If the take action pages are set up correctly, they will appear here, and it's very easy to just switch between them. Or you can just custom create one yourself by adding your own image. Add image, media library, let's take the penguin, there we go. Custom title and description, click me please. And then once again, here in the sidebar, you can add your link, open in a new tab if you want. And there we go, we have our blog posts. Now, before we continue to publish, we will need to check all the stuff in the sidebar. This is where it gets fun, because there's a lot. First of all, let's check out visibility. This makes sure that it's public if you want everyone to see it. Private if only logged in site editors and admins can see it. Or password protected. That will mean that it's available for everyone who will insert the correct password. If you select this one, you can type in the password. But we're gonna keep it public for now. Do you want to publish it now, immediately? Do you want to backdate it? If instead of publishing it immediately today, we can change it to, let's say, Friday, end of the week, you'll see that the publish button has changed to schedule to make sure that you know the difference. But again, let's keep it on now and we will continue. Want to change the author? You can. There's a list here of all the editors and people that have a role on the website, so you can change it there. And then we go on to the next things. Open graph social fields, very easy. This is your social media stuff. Do you want a different title for social media? Do you want a different description, image? This is where you put it. There you go. Now we have a custom social media embed. Moving on to categories. These are the categories from your website. Simply select one. I would say that Rick Astley is people. Tags, you can select multiple tags, multiple categories. Make sure that they're related to the blog post. And side note, don't worry, you can always change them later. It's no big deal. Post type. Now this is something interesting. Is it a press release? Is it a podcast? It depends on what you have created as post types in the backend before. You will need to start typing what you want it to be. This is a story, so we'll type story, click on it to confirm, and you will see it has been confirmed. Moving on to the featured image. This is the image that will show up in the feed of the blog posts and also when you share it, when you haven't changed the open graph social field. So the main image, again, we'll go for the penguin. The excerpts, that's the teaser. Hey, it's teaser time. This is a little text that will introduce the blog post in the blog post feed. And then make sure to decide if you allow pingbacks or comments on the blog post. And with that, your article is ready. We can preview it if you want to have a double check. Save the draft. Best to do that from time to time. But if you think we're good to go, we publish it. There's a last little checklist to make sure you've done everything. Your visibility is public. You will post it now. And all the checklist seems to be good. We're going to publish it. Here we go. So this is a story about people with our awesome title. It's a post by me, made today. There's the share buttons that automatically get generated. We have a little bold introduction. We have a title. the first part of the text, an image with our 75% width button. Scroll a little bit, there's a video embed, and then here there's our custom take action box out. If we go to the overview of all the blog posts on the website, we can see here that this is our featured image. We gave it a tag climate. Our title is once again here. And here you can see it's the teaser time version of our excerpt. Your link for the post is here. You can always come back and edit it by simply clicking edit post right here. And the changes you make in here will immediately appear on Planet 4. Right, so that's it. That's the fundamentals to create a post or an article on Planet 4. If you have any more questions, make sure to reach out on the Slack channel or discover the handbook. Everything is on there. We're there for you. And so is the community. So make sure to check that out. Thanks very much for watching. Good luck and see you next time.